Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. So, this is what we have here. Child number 1, child number 2. Say hi. So, they're just hanging out, you know, before school, just hanging out downstairs on their favorite device. And what I'm doing is getting prepared for the day. So what I need to do is get into the charts, map out all our key levels, which I've already alerted Discord and Twitter. These levels were so spot on yesterday. It just makes knowing if you can chart out where the market is going ahead of time by simple technical analysis, you can take your trades off of these levels. These levels, I'm finding from where in the past, because what happens in the past always seems to come back in the stock market in the future. It's where buyers are. It's where sellers are. And if you can find these levels, which is what I do and what I put on there, technical analysis is my bread and butter, then you would be that much better off. So anyway, I alerted all our social medias. I put all the key levels on there. And what I did this morning, since I'm going to be not at the screens today, I'm going to be at my business, I traded the futures, a small trade, but I will go over that trade, my thought process for the trade, and having a trade plan is so key before you get into a trade. You have to know where you want to enter and where you want to take profit before you get into the trade. Don't just be one of these people that think you're going to be able to day trade and just click the buy and sell button without having a plan. It doesn't work that way. So anyway, without further ado, sharing the screen. Okay, everyone. So here we go, sharing the screen and sharing the moneymaker. Very, very small profit, okay? Not going to change my life, but that's fine. The education that keeps coming with this type of stuff, and basically what I'm trying to show you guys, show all my subscribers and everyone following me on social media, is technical analysis. And I take trades based off of my own technical analysis. I don't just tell people what to do and don't do it, okay? This is what I do. I take trades off of a trade plan, and I'm gonna run through what was going through my mind, why I took the trade, as I said in my intro. So I just had to, I had to really quickly make my kids breakfast. This is something, you know, my wife also works. So some of these mornings I'm here with the kids, I make them their breakfast, and then I head off to my business on some of these days. That's what I was doing this morning. But, you know, I'm up so early. I'm getting in here to Discord and Twitter, and I'm just letting everyone know where I see these key levels. I really wanted to make this video right now. You can see this 41.23. Now, this is not anything that I, you know, had just done. I'll make it bigger so you guys can really see. These are levels that I posted from yesterday. These are levels that have seen very clear buying come in. Okay, does that all make sense to you guys? You want to search out, and if you pull up the chart for the, let's see, what is this, a 10-day? 10 days, fine. You can see where we've come, right? We had a huge sell-off, okay? On this day here, this is very big volume. A lot of selling happened this day. So you never know, where is the bottom going to be? Well, the bottom, let me pull back a larger time frame. This bottom right here. Now, this was a key level. You did not want to see this break. Actually, you didn't want to see this level break right here. This level here that was used as support, which means that there was a lot of buyers at this level. And you can see it was really struggling right here. All the computer algorithms knew if we cracked through this level that was support here, support here, support here, support here, we would go down to these other levels. Now, you can see where the clear level of breakout was back in April. The key level of the breakout can always be the next area for support, because things don't just keep going straight up. So when you make a new high, it's very, very common to see profit taking. Now, it's just how much profit taking will there be? Well, we hoped that it was going to stop at this key level here, this 41, I can't really see the number, 123 area. So this was the area right here, super key, super important level. It didn't end up holding up. And this second day of selling, it totally cracked it. But you can actually, I mean, you can obviously see this level here. I post these levels because they are so important. Now, coming back into this level, it is now being used as support again, because we are now over that level. I hope that this is making sense to you guys. This long level right here, this 41.23, this is the level that was for the past over a month was used as support. We quickly dropped below it, hit another key level of support, got buying coming in, and now we are over that 41.23. It should hold 41.23 on the futures. The S&P 500. We broke through it, which was very important. As you can see, we came up here yesterday, could not crack it, could not crack it, could not crack it in the pre-market, finally broke through it. This is very important. Now, your next level of resistance should be around 41.50 areas and 41.69s going back previous times. So anyway, getting into my day trade. Now, my day trade, I map out ahead of time exactly what I'm looking at, where I want to take profit, and where I want to get involved. Since I know this area saw, and you can see with the volume, a tremendous amount of buyers stepped in here. It ripped up to what I found as where I was going to take my profit. I make this rectangle box before I take a trade. That's like, I guess, basically something I picked up off of Forex trading, because futures trading is a lot like trading the Forex. You want to look at longer time frames and whittle it down into your day so you know the trend, right? And you want to get the best possible price. If you're going long, if you're going long, you want to get the lowest price during that trend. So the lowest price happened when I was sleeping. but it was around the 123 area. This was the greatest price to get, amazing price to get, but you know, I can't be up all night long looking for these prices. So anyway, it ripped up from this support. It had support all over here, but as you can see, it was resistance at first. Once it breaks, it really should hold. If a level is that important, it really should hold. And if it does, it just gives me so much. It's just a matter of time before we start to get back to highs. So anyway, going into the trade, this is what my mental was. I also know from watching these charts all the time that at 7 a.m. on a day where buyers are stepping in, a lot of platforms open up. And my thought was that I was going to see a lot of buying, and that's exactly what happened. So the trade played out perfect. So I set my take profit right here. I could have set it for the top, the tippy top right here. But since the market was already up 24 points on the S&P 500, you know, I said, how much more room is there really to go before? So I was just playing it safe. You never, see, that's another thing with trading. You're never going to top tick anything. You're never going to bottom tick anything. So if a trade goes against you right at first, as long as you have where you want to stop out, that's fine. Don't freak out about it. You're never going to get the best possible price. It just doesn't happen. I don't care what any guru tells you. It's not going to happen. If a trade you take just goes directly from where you bought it, great. You just got lucky. That it's as simple as that. So anyway, this is it. We pulled the trigger here, right here. It pulled back against me a little bit, but that's fine. That was before 7 o'clock. I waited for the 7 o'clock and took my profit right in my zone that happened to be where sellers came in, right here. You guys can see this is where sellers came in. You can tell with the high red volume. Brought it back down. The buyers took over again and got me involved at a pretty decent price. I was happy to get in at the 41.32 area. We just dropped down to 129 briefly for like 2 seconds. What they do here, now this is going to be another really important lesson. What they do with this, when the market makers know that prices are going to go higher, they will rip down, take out stops, because they know that your stop, you see this wick here back at 630, they know that other people are going to be setting their stops here. Another important lesson. This video is packed filled with them, so I hope you hit the thumbs up. Do not set your stop at exactly the same level as the lower wick. You want to be below that. Give the trade room to breathe. So anyway, they whip it down just to rip it right back up. It's just what the market makers do. It is what it is. So anyway, right here, I took my profit at 41.34.25. But you know, if I was going to be by the screens all day, this is a trade that I can see totally getting even better than this, because yesterday was a huge bounce back day that I was thinking could be a dead cat bounce. When you see more strength, now we did have a sell-off at the end of the day yesterday, but when you see strength like that, because that was a lot of buying came back in. The market's just volatile. I mean, nothing really changed. Inflation, we already knew was going to be really high. We knew that already. So when the numbers came out, the market reacted, whatever happened, happened. Nothing really has changed. The Fed still says they're not raising any rates. They still say it's just temporary. I don't care what we think is going to happen. That's what they're saying. Bond prices never went up. If you guys keep an eye on the bond prices, there's a reason why they're still staying low. So that is also great indication for the stock market to go higher. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, the trade plan, having, you know, an overall thesis going into a trade before you take it is very important. If the trade doesn't work out, you get stopped out, but you know your edge in the stock market will always get you consistently profitable, because that's all you want. You're not going to win every trade, but just have a trade plan ahead of time and try to capitalize on it. It's as simple as that. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe. New videos every single day. And yeah, we got the weekend coming up. I hope that you guys enjoy yours. I know I will enjoy mine with the family as usual. So yeah, I'll have a couple videos coming out this weekend also for you guys. You know, week outlook videos, all that other good stuff. Maybe I'll include an educational video in there as well. All right, guys, take care.